I ask for the truth on behalf of Jason Robert King concerning, I suppose it's the relationship with his kids, isn't it? Will he see them anytime soon, or it's been an ongoing thing, this really, hasn't it, Jason? And I suppose really, I suppose what's going on in the next phase between now maybe and this time next month, when we've established maybe what's just been recently going on. And I ask for guidance and insight in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. Blessed be to the truth always. We just cut the cards for you there, Jason, and we'll just move things over to the side here. I'm going to deal out 3 cards here for the past, the present and the future. And note here, as is always the case from my perspective, as so I can understand it, it's the recent past influence, the present influence and the immediate future influence. I suppose we can establish what's been going on just recently in this, I suppose, ongoing scenario by just pulling out the first card, and we'll bring it round and flip it nice and slowly, not to disturb its energy, and then we'll just see what this is about. The energy of the wizard. That's an interesting energy for you. The wizard, of course, has magic, isn't it? And it looks as though maybe there are witches and shamans who are working their magic, or have been working their magic over the past 3 or 4 weeks or so, but also helping you to work your magic. In the sense, I get a sense as though you've been using these, of course, as it says there, using your skills to aid others. What would that imply? Maybe helping others in the same predicament as you, to not get over, but certainly learn to cope with that situation. Of course, there are complications in your case, aren't there? Given certain issues, I think some of them, of course, can be health issues as well, can't they? But nevertheless, maybe it's helping others with the same or similar. With everybody being different, it can never be exactly the same. But in this sort of scenario, maybe you've been talking to other people and of like-minded sort of people who are going through a similar sort of thing. It may not be that they can't see the kids or whatever, but it may be a similar sort of thing. It's the same thing that's stopping them from doing what they feel they need to do. In your case, of course, father needs his kids, but certainly something there is stopping it for whatever reason. But I want to just see what's going on now, regardless of you being pretty helpful just lately. So you've not been wasting your time in any way. It looks as though you have been using it up in some way, practically and imaginative. Nevertheless, there is still the barrier there, isn't there? The gate there, still providing that barrier, keeping you from your goal of course, seeing your kids, of course, making that communication, which I suppose is important, no doubt. But whatever it is that's causing that barrier, what does the gate represent? Does that gate represent the health issue, or does it represent those who don't understand and would rather put up their own barrier towards things they don't understand? There's always that. I'm sort of sensing that from it. Why, I don't know. I just want to see what the next energy is for the immediate future between now and this time next month. Is that barrier broke down or what? Well, certainly you've still got a mind of your own, in the sense of the energy of the seer there. Just really encourages you between now and this time next month to just follow your intuition. If it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, waddles like a duck, flaps its wings like a duck, got a bill like a duck, eats probably a duck, but don't feed it bread, because you don't feed bread to ducks, apparently. It's no good for the insides. Everybody does it, you know, but they shouldn't do it. We're all guilty of that, aren't we? But laughing and joking apart there, it's really more a case of using your own psychic abilities, really. Notice the seer is surrounded with the astrological symbolism there, the zodiac. Of course, maybe if you're following your astrology or horoscope or something like that, you've bought probably the book for the year or something like that, and you're going through every day, then you can probably use that as guidance. Personally, how 1/12 of the population manages to cope as 1/12, I don't know, when we're all individuals, but nevertheless, that's just my opinion. But nevertheless, there is still, I suppose, wisdom in general. I somehow sense here as though something hasn't been said. I don't know why, Jason, but I somehow feel as though another card just wants to come out. I don't know if it's an overview, like an evaluation report, or just something. What happens after? As if, do you follow your intuition, or what comes with that, or what? We've got the love card there. Just indicating true love and fidelity, as if there's faithfulness in some regard here. I don't know if this is... I got a sense as though you may be faithful. It's your, not so much a romantic relationship with your children, of course, but it's more that sort of being true to your kids, and it's always there. So it's a love conquers all type of thing, isn't it? And I've got a sort of sense as though that's what that symbolises there. Maybe as you look at the card, you can probably see a vibration going on that may imply that. But it's that will be the overall power, as if it's governing, as if do you want to place it just underneath somehow, or sort of over all three of them like that, as if to say it governs the past, the present and the future as an overall thing, in the sense that true love and fidelity governs your actions and how you've been helping others, and you've remained true regardless of the barrier that's there keeping you from your goal. And by following your intuition, of course, you're also allowing that whatever it is you're faithful to, or whoever it is you're faithful to govern that. So that seems to be like the priority of all. It looks like a good spread, that, doesn't it, Jason? We could probably do that again. Draw a fourth card and place it sort of a quarter or halfway over all three of them like that. It looks it looks rather trendy, that, because I sort of see it in the way I see it, but you sort of see it the right way as well, don't you? It's a bit of both worlds there. So maybe we'll try that one again sometime. There you are. You've just helped design a new spread. So we'll do a 4 card, but we'll do it like that. That's an interesting one, that. So thanks for that, Jason, for the inspiration there, and thanks for allowing me to read you. But for now, we'll cast a shadow. And just for now, as always, these cards have spoken.